The town of Emberbrook has long whispered about Caldera Manor. Perched atop Mistwood Hill, its once bright red bricks had turned to a muted russet, slowly succumbing to time and nature. Elena, a journalist with a fondness for unsolved mysteries, had heard tales of this place since childhood. Stories of unexplained lights, fleeting shadows, and even sounds of parties long past. One cool autumn evening, her curiosity got the better of her. Armed with her notebook, she decided it was time to delve deeper into the enigma that was Caldera Manor. The winding pathway leading to the manor was overgrown, the trees forming an almost cathedral-like arch overhead. The fading sun cast amber hues, adding to the eerie beauty. As Elena approached, the grand oak doors creaked open, seemingly of their own accord. Hesitating only for a moment, she ventured in, her journalistic instincts propelling her forward. Inside, the manor was a testament to times gone by. Rich tapestries adorned the walls, portraits of unfamiliar faces stared down, and a chandelier, though covered in cobwebs, glittered in the dim light. She was drawn to a room on her left by the soft sound of music. It seemed to emanate from a gramophone still spinning, playing a hauntingly beautiful melody she felt she recognized but couldn't place. But when she turned around, she found the room transformed. The dusty furniture now appeared new, the candles lit, and she could hear faint laughter and chit-chat. Was she dreaming, or had she stepped back in time? Pinching herself, she realized this was no dream. She was witnessing a moment from the manor's past. Intrigued, Elena decided to interact with the figures. She approached a lady in a lavender gown who introduced herself as Lady Rosalind, the former mistress of Caldera Manor. Lady Rosalind spoke of a grand ball that had been hosted in honor of a visiting duke. As they spoke, Elena felt as though she was becoming part of the story herself. However, the enchantment was broken by a sudden gust of wind. The figures began to fade, the music slowed, and Elena was brought back to the dilapidated room. The manor had more stories to tell. Elena wandered into what appeared to be a library. Stacks of books, some with pages yellowed by time, beckoned her closer. Picking up a journal titled The Secrets of Caldera, she began to read. It chronicled the lives of those who had lived here, their joys, sorrows, and the mysteries they'd taken with them. Engrossed, Elena barely noticed the room growing colder. The whispers of the past grew louder, urging her to look deeper, to uncover the heart of Caldera Manor. Suddenly, the floor beneath her gave way, and she found herself sliding down a hidden chute, only to land softly in a chamber below. This chamber, bathed in a soft blue glow, housed an ornate pedestal with a crystal orb atop it. Drawn to it, Elena hesitated, then gently placed her hand upon the orb. Visions flooded her mind. She saw the manor's construction, the lives that had passed through, and finally, the event that had led to its abandonment. A forbidden romance, a tragic end. The manor, it seemed, was a keeper of memories, longing for its stories to be heard, its mysteries to be understood. Feeling a profound connection to Caldera Manor, Elena knew she was destined to tell its tales. Climbing out of the chamber, she felt a renewed purpose. As she exited, the sun began to rise, casting Caldera Manor in a new light. The bricks seemed redder, the shadows less menacing, and the aura less mysterious. Elena penned her experiences, capturing the essence of the manor's allure and intrigue. Her story would ensure that the legacy of Caldera Manor lived on. Over time, the town of Emberbrook saw an influx of visitors, each drawn by Elena's tale, each seeking a glimpse into the manor's storied past. And while some may say it was just a story, those who ventured into Caldera Manor knew better. For in its walls, in its very essence, the past still lived, waiting to be discovered.